Hello, welcome to Hollywood Crime Scene. This is Rachel Fisher.
Hi, this is Desi Jedeikin.
And today we have two very special guests joining us from the podcast, Friends of the Pod. That's not the name of the show.
Looks like, wait, what?
I forgot to mention that they were both friends of the pod.
They're friends of the pod, and their podcast is
Pod Yourself The Wire.
Or it's actually Pod Yourself a Gun. We decided to get rid of the new feed that's Pod Yourself The Wire, but you can find all of the Wire stuff on Pod Yourself a Gun.
The new season of Pod Yourself a Gun is called Pod Yourself The Wire. And
That's
it's about
right.
The Wire.
Okay.
Yeah.
When you're searching for podcasts, look up Pod Yourself a Gun.
That's right. And you'll see Tony Soprano's face on it. And you might be going, oh, well, that's clearly not a The Wire podcast, but it is.
Yeah, you'd be wrong about that.
We don't know how to do this.
that was the crossover episode we were missing. A Sopranos The Wire. That was a perfect crossover for season 2, especially.
Yeah.
Same cinematic universe. People don't know that.
In
Tony
the words
Sopranos
of
shows
Jonah
up.
Hill, I feel like that would have been clean and rad and powerful.
Absolutely.
Just like the proposed 21 Jump Street Men in Black crossover that never happened.
21 Dump Street sounds good too.
It's my favorite porn.
Me too.
I would talk shit about 21 Jump Street, but it made Kanye like Jews again. So
Yeah.
kind of.
That's
right.
true. That's true.
Yeah.
That's right.
Wow.
That's what
who
changed
knew?
his mind.
Yeah.
He was
However
just
we
like,
get there.
how
However
can
we get
Jews
there.
be bad if one of them is in this movie? It feels like a stretch, but so did all of his anti-Semitic stuff. So I like that his pro-Semitic stuff is also weird and comes from
Yeah.
nowhere.
Yeah,
I feel like he
don't
could've-
care how he gets there, just as long as he gets there.
Exactly.
And we just got to hope Jonah Hill doesn't make a bad movie now.
Right.
Oh, fuck.
Kanye will be back.
What if he sees 22 Jump Street and he's like, fuck it. Hate the Jews again.
That's all his fault.
I forgot to say your names.
All
Matt
right.
Lieb and Vince Mancini. Welcome to the pod.
Hell yeah.
We're
So
Hi.
happy to be here.
I'm
We're
Vince.
very excited.
That's the other one's Matt.
I'm Matt. That's Vince.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very
So-
exciting. I'm so glad you guys let us on your pod. We're big fans of you guys. We've had you on, and we enjoy talking about like TV stuff with you guys. And I was like, oh, let's talk about some murder stuff with you guys too.
Well,
Is
I'm
this
sorry.
gonna be no?
There's no murders unless you call animal murder horse
Whoa,
murder.
Horse murder
I
is murder.
call that a murder.
Yeah.
Horse accidental death.
Just like horse sex is sex.
That's
Desi,
right. Horse
Desi.
work is work.
We are talking about prestige television. This
Ooh.
is part 2 of our series on television drama scandals. So we've done TV sitcom scandals
Mm.
before, and this is about dramas.
What were the sitcoms?
I think I know which show. I think I know what show this is going to be about.
Well, one of the sitcom scandals we talked about was the kid
When Mr. Belvedere sat on his balls.
we
and
did that.
had-
Yes.
Okay,
That was
yes,
one of the-
yeah.
That was
Stories.
one of them.
That was one of them. We talked
How'd you
about
know?
big
you know that?
scandal in the community.
That was a
Yeah.
horrifying scandal. And
Yeah.
We talked about the youngest kid from Home Improvement marrying the
Oh.
older woman, and they opened a vegan restaurant, and the vegan restaurant was like some kind of money laundering scheme.
Mm.
I don't remember. There was some crime involved.
Wow.
with the vegan
Yeah,
restaurant.
that was a crazy one.
yeah.
Yeah.
What else
love
did we
that.
talk about?
Are there any vegan restaurant owners who aren't doing crime?
No, they're one of the most criminal groups in America.
It does seem. There's never a normal story that starts with, then they opened a vegan restaurant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's all downhill after that.
Mm-hmm.
Should we begin?
Yeah, let's go.
Let's talk about our first prestige drama scandal.
Okay.
The year was 2006. It was the dawn of the golden age of television,
Mm-hmm.
and Showtime's Dexter had made its debut.
Hell yeah.
Now, at this time, America was experiencing a boom of prestige TV dramas that followed the lives of complicated anti-heroes. Dexter, for those of you who don't know, centered around Dexter Morgan, Miami Metro PD blood splatter analyst.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Mhm. Analyst.
Anal-
Analyst.
analyst who moonlighted as a serial killer. Did you guys watch Dexter?
Yes,
I saw the first season and it was good, but it was like, this is big time for theater kids, but I enjoyed it. And then I sort
wow.
Oh,
That's a throwdown.
No, he's not wrong. I mean, it was,
I liked it. I also love that actor from 6 Feet Under too. So
Yeah.
Hall, yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah, he was great. And I watched, I think I watched a lot of it until the last couple of seasons when they finally, like, the whole point of the show is this guy has a secret. And then the secret finally comes out and nothing really changes.
Right.
And I was like, well, why am I watching this show anymore? The whole thing is he's keeping this from his sister.
And then when she found out, it
kind of ruined the show. And then everyone was talking shit about like the last couple of seasons. I was like, I don't need to. I can keep the memories.
I watched Dexter twice all the way through. I love Dexter, but I do consider the back half of Dexter not good.
Right. Yeah.
So,
it seems to be common.
Yeah, it's not an uncommon thought. So this show was a hit. It garnered critical acclaim and several award wins and nominations during its run. Fans like myself consider the first 4 seasons to be some of the best modern television.
Mm-hmm.
Well, at least
not just theater people.
Not just well, I am a theater person. So you got me there.
I
mean, do you think this was like the progenitor of Showtime prestige?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Californication also.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Because I remember when Dexter and Californication came out and thinking Showtime.
I know.
Showtime's making TV.
Yeah. Do I have to subscribe to another premium cable channel? Oh, man.
Yeah.
I still feel that way.
Because Showtime for me was like scrambled titties.
Yeah.
At 1 a.m.
Yeah. Scrambled titties. Yeah. That was nice.
I think love hearing that in a baby voice.
Yeah, I know. It was.
Didn't they have the show Sherman Oaks?
Sherman Oaks.
What the hell?
They had weeds. They had weeds.
Oh, Weeds. Weeds was
right.
good.
Sherman Oaks was in like the 90s, and I remember it because it had like, boobs in it, and that was that was a big thing for me then. Not now because I'm much more sophisticated.
No, we hate boobs now.
Right.
They were trying to make Sherman Oaks cool.
Yeah. Now we like feet. Yeah, no, I've always felt weird about Showtime in that, like, there were like a few exceptions to the rule, but generally Showtime shows to me were like the uncanny valley of prestige TV.
Yeah.
Like, it looks like it could and should be good, and then you watch Billions and you're like, I hate this. Why is this?
What? I love
okay,
Billions.
I watched like 4 seasons of Billions and I had no idea what was going on the entire time I was watching it.
Yeah, see, that's kind of how I feel about, and then sometimes it's like I'll either have no idea what's going on, or I'll be like, this feels like they kind of ran like a prestige TV premise through like an AI chatbot, and they kind of give you like the basic beats. Like, it felt like all the beats of the shows feel very hackneyed, I guess.
I absolutely get what you're saying, though. I will say I love Ray Donovan.
Ray Donovan.
Oh, I haven't watched that.
You gotta watch Ray Donovan.
Watch Ray Donovan.
It's the hottest show with a guy pulls a bat out of the trunk like weekly.
Weekly? Oh shit! Okay.
It's a great show. It would even be a good show for you guys to recap, just based on all the great Boston accents. I would love to hear you guys recreate those.
The songs, the parody songs for Ray
parody
Donovan.
Yeah.
Just for that alone.
And the guest stars are great. There's so many great guest stars on it. It's actually a really good show.
I'll check it out.
I think you guys would like it.
I don't want to derail too much, but just like a factual update, Sherman Oaks was a show on Showtime in the 90s, and the Wikipedia page for it redirects to the page for Lena LaBianca, who is a former pornographic actress, who I guess was one of the people on. It doesn't even have its own Wikipedia page aside from like, oh yeah, there was a porn star on it, and it showed lots of boobs.
Maybe it was doing like a Valley porn industry type deal.
No, it was about a plastic surgeon, and I believe she played the daughter.
Oh, interesting.
Okay.
Now, everyone agrees, at least amongst the fans, that the show had a major dip in quality. Dexter, not Sherman Oaks, had a major dip in quality after the fourth season concluded. This could be explained by the showrunner Clyde Phillips' departure after season 4. Dexter concluded after 8 seasons in September of 2013. The show's series finale has been called the worst in TV history.
Wow.
Harsh.
Now, for those of you who don't know or have tried to block the memory out of it, in the final episode of Dexter, spoiler alert, Dexter steers his boat into the path of a hurricane and seemingly perishes, only to be found in the next... Wait, have you not heard this?
No,
I don't remember this.
I never knew what happened. And every time someone tried to explain it to me, I was like, I don't care. That's crazy, though. That is real. I do care a little.
Well, first he dumps his dead sister's body off. Okay, this is crazy. Deb dies.
Oh,
Deb dies because she dies off screen too. So it's really anticlimactic. And
so weird.
She's like brain dead, and he removes the plugs from the hospital. And because there has been a hurricane in Miami, everyone at the hospital is too busy to notice Dexter wheeling his sister out of the hospital and loading her into a dinghy and then just dumping her into the ocean.
You okay? And I like
they're all staring at Hurricane Watch on TV.
Yeah, they're too busy watching television. And excuse me. Oh, this is just a big package I'm taking. I'm a FedEx guy. I don't know why he's Southern.
It's crazy. And then he gets in his boat, his yacht, and he steers it into the center of the hurricane or whatever, and the boat like explodes.
What? From the hurricane? I mean, I don't know much about the hurricanes, but that feels wrong.
It's a pressure
Didn't
change.
Trump want to send a bomb into a hurricane once? Maybe
yeah,
that's
right.
What happened.
He thought about it.
He learned about it on Dexter.
Also, the center of a hurricane is the safest part of the hurricane.
Is that true?
The eye of the hurricane.
Yeah,
it's
the
empty.
eye of the storm.
Yeah.
Oh. Well, I don't know if it was the center.
Look, we're not here for Rachel's scientific.
This is not a science show.
No,
this is not a meteorology podcast.
Fair enough.
It was the spooky part of the hurricane.
Yeah. Scary part with the one with the explosives.
Part. And
the socket of the hurricane.
The socket of the hurricane. Yes.
So he seemingly perishes, and then the very next scene, we see Dexter alive with a full beard, living in rural Oregon, dressed as a lumberjack.
Is he with his oh no, he threw his dead
she's
sister.
there like Weekend at Bernie's.
Yeah, just rotting off the bone, just like, hey, Deb.
She's overboard. We also see like a newspaper clipping before that scene that says, Miami Metro PD, blood splattered dude dead. Who died in the hurricane. So everyone thinks
always newsworthy is when a
yeah.
That's across the head of the newspaper for sure.
Absolutely. That's an A1 front page story right there.
So he was never captured by police, and his identity as a serial killer was still mostly unknown. The only the people it was unknown to were dead.
It's just so like.
So they Robert Maxwell'd him. This is what happened to Ghislaine Maxwell's dad, right? He disappeared off a yacht when he just happened to owe like $50 million in
That's right.
In loans
That's
he took out.
Dude, I didn't know that, but that makes sense. I just think it's like they set it up like he's a serial killer who kills other serial killers. Why would it not end with him killing himself?
Ooh.
That's a good point.
I mean, I thought that was like where it was going.
Well,
like,
you live by the sword, you die by the sword.
Right. Yeah.
We're going to go into an alternate ending in a bit. So Dexter is presumed dead, living out the rest of his days in a rural woodland purgatory. Fans and critics were livid.
Yeah.
I don't know if you remember back in 2013, but people were fucking furious.
I remember everyone was mad, and it just vindicated me not watching the last few seasons. So I was like, cool, good.
Yeah.
I'm glad I was right about that. And, if I had been wrong, I would have watched it and seen what they did. But
yeah, I think I lumped it in with the stuff I forgot was still on pile. Like, like Grey's Anatomy, which ran for like 27 years or
still
something.
on.
Like that.
Yeah.
Still on.
Joshua Ralston at the AV Club said it was, quote, a feat for a finale to make you regret having watched a single moment of the series.
Yeah.
Richard Reese at Vulture said, quote, as the closing scene faded from my television screen, my reaction wasn't shock or sadness. It was anger.
Damn.
Wow.
He took this personally.
It's weird because on the one hand, I love television, and so when I watch a really good show and it has like a bad ending, like Game of Thrones, for example, I also am just like, oh man, and I'm just kind of like thinking about all the like what ways they could have made it better. On the other hand, when someone puts into writing like how angry they are about television, I'm always like, you're a dork. And you should.
Yeah.
That's how I feel. I
critic's
can't
dilemma.
believe the reaction.
Yeah.
I'm also never mad retroactively at
Right.
the series. If there was hours of it that entertained me, why would I
Right.
be mad at that?
Yeah, it's a weird it's a weird thing to me because it's like it reminds me of people who are obsessed with books endings, and they, because I don't know, I feel like sometimes, like, I don't know, Stephen King gets this a lot where he can't write an ending, and so people kind of talk shit, but I'm also like, a good ending is always like a cherry on top, but it's also does not make me regret, like, I love it, the book is fucking fantastic. Yeah, it ends with them fighting a spider for some reason.
Yeah.
Don't know why a spider.
We all were disappointed by the spider, but we all still love it.
I still love it. It's still
I
very good.
I was a little angry at the Lost finale. Not like, I'm going to write an angry letter, but I feel like it became clear like 4 episodes before the end that they were not going to explain any of like the various mysteries. Like there was a bunch of things
I think
there
Lost
was a
is
bunch of things they
different,
presented.
though.
Yeah.
Lost is different because you kept thinking it was gonna be a payoff.
Right.
Yeah.
And they kind of set you up for it. But then at some point, like you said, you realized, they hadn't planned it either. We kind of were believing in them that they were planning something. I think. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, we were. Yeah, there was an element of like, oh, how are they going to bring this all together? And then the answer was, we're just not.
It was also like active manipulation where they were just like, trust us, we know where we're going.
Yeah.
Right.
And then when you watched it, you were like, this is where you were going. They were like, well, I don't know, man, we're just riffing.
Yeah.
So Scott Buck was the showrunner for Dexter in that final season. And he did an interview with Entertainment Weekly following the final season. And he explained the rush to get this season out there and that may have affected the show's quality. He said, quote, normally what happens is you take a longer break and come in filled with ideas. We absolutely did the best we could.
Yeah.
He said we did our best.
Well, yeah, we did our best.
We tried hard. Everybody played hard.
Right.
I respect that he is just like, we couldn't do it. We were tired.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I respect that. I don't know, man. We thought real hard about things, ideas, like things and ideas like, oh, what if he becomes a lumberjack man? And we just kind of went with it.
Yeah, that was their
everyone
first
started
idea,
yelling at
and then
me.
they could never think of anything better.
That's the best it's going to get.
Yeah.
The executive producer, Sarah Colleton, said, I think we rose to the challenge. Would we have liked more time? Yes, but we had arced out the 2 years, so it wasn't like we had to start at the very beginning. We would have loved to had more time before we started shooting. So kind of the same thing. She's like, we wish we had more time to make him not a lumberjack, but you get a lumberjack.
Yeah. I mean, I all I can think of is all of the worse ideas that didn't make it.
Now,
like,
my
you think
opinion
this is
about
bad?
My opinion about the lumberjack Dexter ending is that people really seem to zero in on the fact that he ended up as a lumberjack. Like that was sort of the most egregious part of it. But it was how they got there. It was how they got to that conclusion. And the last few seasons were just so too divorced from reality. Like,
right.
I know Dexter is not supposed to be the most grounded in reality show anyway.
Mhm.
Obviously.
I really like Dexter for how grounded.
But it took too many liberties. It took too many.
Yeah, that's how I dropped off of it. Was like, I'm all for like suspending disbelief for like premise based stuff, but when characters are not consistent, or they don't either they don't grow at all, or they just all of a sudden change their entire personality,
Right.
then I can't.
You still want to see them follow the rules of the universe.
Right, exactly.
That the show has established.
Right.
So season 1 through 4 showrunner Clyde Phillips said that his vision for the series finale was that Dexter was arrested, convicted, and put to death by lethal injection.
That's boring too, though.
Yeah, that sucks too.
He said,
and he had a lot of time to think about that, so I don't know what his excuse is.
Well, it would have to just like, it would be really intense, and it'd be like a moment by moment thing where the needle goes in and we see his thought process, and then it just like it dissolves.
There's more.
Oh, sorry. I was going to say it dissolves to a scene of him like being a lumberjack.
You could be a showrunner.
You're on the right track, Vince.
Okay.
So in his vision for the series finale, Dexter is lying on the table, getting lethally injected.
Mm-hmm.
And as he's lying on this table, we see some of the series' most memorable characters that Dexter killed, both directly and indirectly, watching him from the observation gallery.
While Bad Day plays.
So deep.
While you had a bad day.
It's a nice little montage.
Mm-hmm.
I would have loved if it ended like Seinfeld style with sort of a clip show.
Yeah.
A try on a clip show.
The thing with an ending is like the worst thing you can do is be boring or completely out of, like, if it's crazy and bad, I'll still think it's interesting.
Same.
And they could have done something really crazy here that didn't make sense maybe, but at least it would have been more interesting than him what happened, or even the dying on the table. Like, I'm going to need a little something extra there.
Now, in 2021, Showtime premiered the new Clyde Phillips helmed Dexter New Blood. So the original showrunner put out a limited series of an epilogue to Dexter. Fans hope that this limited series may have the potential to right the wrongs of the much maligned series finale. We at Hollywood Crime Scene had high hopes for these 10 episodes. We talked about it a
10
lot.
episodes.
We talked
The
about
hell
it
of an
a
epilogue.
lot on this show. We were really excited for it. And I wasn't in the camp of I need them to right the wrongs of the lumberjack. It was more that I wanted new Dexter content, and I was excited that they got the old showrunner.
Right, yeah.
So
it seemed like they could maybe make up for what they had fucked up.
What followed in those 10 episodes somehow managed to make fans enraged all over again.
I love it.
Personally, I enjoyed the premiere episode of the series and even like the big bad character that ran throughout this series.
Mm-hmm.
But they really managed to botch everything else. Throughout New Blood, we see Dexter make a series of bafflingly stupid choices. Like, he is uncharacteristically sloppy in this series. And that's sort of his whole thing in the show, is that he's very meticulous about cleaning shit up. And
he's kind of like he's a blood
spatter expert.
Yeah.
Sorry if this is a remedial question, but like his deal is that he kills like bad people, right?
Right.
Yes.
Okay.
So
that's what I thought.
He hasn't in New Blood. The premise is that he's been living a normal solitary life now he's not in Oregon. He's in upstate New York in like a rural area.
It's still country.
It's country. And he is dating the chief of police. That's his girlfriend.
Also sloppy.
Also very sloppy.
Yeah.
And the first person he kills since Miami that sets off the chain of events is just someone who irritated him. It's
they didn't kill anyone.
It's just
I kind of like that as a character evolution. It's like, oh yeah, he started out with this noble mission, but like if you start out killing people because they're bad, eventually you are just going to start killing people who are annoying to you.
Yeah, because you're going to expand the definition of bad.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
I have a petty beef with this person.
Yeah,
I mean, this guy was a bad guy, but it was the way he did it, like he was a spur of the moment thing. It wasn't a planned, premeditated. He didn't have his whole room set up. It was so super sloppy, but I do agree that they could have built something cool off of that.
Sure.
It was just everything he did after that was so sloppy and so stupid.
What did he do? Did he have sex with a corpse?
Yeah, he had sex with a corpse's head.
We did not.
And I was like, you got to clean up that cum. You're going to be able to test it now.
Well, he wasn't a cum spatter expert, so he didn't. That was not his area of expertise.
That's right. It's a different type of spatter, dude.
Spatter.
That's my job.
You spat or you swallow. You know what I mean?
Also,
sorry, wrong podcast.
Wait, was that an air horn?
That was
Misa Bustin',
and that's Jar Jar saying Misa Bustin'.
So Dexter's eventual downfall and capture essentially occurs because his girlfriend does a Google search.
Well, what? That's because of Google? Google brings down Dexter?
Yeah.
She saw that headline, the blood spatter expert killed in hurricane. Everything was tied together.
I remember that story from the Miami Herald, lives in New York.
It is so maddening. Like, I'm getting upset about it. See, this is the finale. It's not the Lumberjack finale that made me mad. This is the one. Because I was rooting for Clyde Phillips to really bring us home.
Damn,
I mean, he really set himself up for failure by dunking on the original finale.
Totally. Exactly.
Like,
exactly.
That's why I never claimed to be great.
Exactly. You got to always set expectations at, you know, mediocrity. Then no one can be mad.
Surprise people.
I told you it was bad. That's what I say.
And then he dies. Dexter dies. It's infuriating.
They killed him off. How did he die?
Is it by suicide by cop?
He gets hit by a car.
I think it was suicide by cop.
No, it was actually a hurricane this time. It was ironic.
He
hurricane finished the job.
Into the non-eye part
in New York, in upstate New York. A rare hurricane.
It was on a lake.
Classic boy who cried hurricane situation. You know,
the hurricane is watching him as he gets lethally injected.
Now it's my turn.
Am I, Rachel Fisher, going to subject myself to the 2 upcoming spin-offs that have been announced?
What?
Wait, is there Dexter Hawaii?
Yes. You're back for more.
Dexter Nights?
I watch all kinds of shit.
Yeah,
that's true.
I watch a lot of crap. I love TV. We talk about it all the time. I love television. I'll watch them.
Yeah. Because we want them to redeem themselves.
These are the spin-offs.
This is our favorite abusive relationship.
They have announced, Showtime has announced Dexter Origins, which is a prequel that sees a young Dexter fresh out of college.
Why is the prequel every idiot's idea of how to spin a thing off? Like, it's the easiest.
Yeah. We'll add origins to the title.
Yeah, well, okay, I know you killed Guy, but what if Guy, young Guy?
Like, did George Lucas invent this and then everyone hated it yet copied it anyway, or was there
Oh, not everyone hated it.
rude.
Very rude.
Wait, everyone hated what?
the prequels, the Star Wars prequels?
Yeah.
What's Darth Vader like as a child?
Binks?
Yeah,
that was Jar Jar Binks. Yeah,
because I heard you do this on the Joseph Mengele episode.
Yeah,
you did. And I was laughing so hard. I was on a walk listening to it, laughing out loud, and my neighbor turned his lights on.
Oh my god!
I needed the beginning though of the episode just to defend Matt.
Yes, no, I stopped doing it once we get into the sad stuff.
The other prequel or whatever spinoff is a continuation of the New Blood miniseries that follows Dexter's son.
No, I hate the son.
Everyone hates the son, but I will
Dexter
say
New Blood Part 2.
Yeah,
newer blood.
Yeah, dedicated to the Mujahideen.
The son, Harrison, is perfectly fine in New Blood. The actor who plays him, he's like 17 or something.
Yeah.
But the child actor that they get to play a 4-year-old Harrison on the original series is my all-time favorite bad child actor.
Yeah, we hate the child, not the teen.
I think about this one scene of him running on a treadmill at Dexter's house all the time and eating shit and getting serious. We see him like fly back. It's clearly a dummy. It's so bad. And he gets seriously fucked up by this treadmill. And he gets up and he goes, owie, owie, ow, 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 owie.
Matt,
that's hilarious.
Do you remember the child actor documentary on Amazon?
Oh God. No, that was Joe. Wasn't that Joe who found it, or was that me?
Joe found it. It was like Hollywood something or other. It wasn't, because we've had a long-standing stance that child actors are not a thing that
they should be all CG. They should be Andy Serkis in a ball suit.
They should just do Pen 15 everything, because it works, and we don't really need child actors.
Yeah, as soon as I see a child actor in something, it's just like, especially if it's something that is good and I'm enjoying it, like the bar is just really, really high, and I don't expect kids to reach that level. Also, I don't think it's healthy for kids to be actors, So, and also they're bad usually.
Well, there was
because I don't want to hate a kid. Why are you making me hate a kid?
But kids can't act, and that's just a fact of life. I don't know if you remember, there was a movie with Regina Hall. It was supposed to be like a reverse Big, and it was called like Little, where Regina Hall turns into like a little kid,
right?
Which is like a great idea, but you realize then like a child actor has to carry an entire movie, and it's like that. No, it can't. It's not going to happen.
Wow.
Yeah. The reason Big works is because the kid is gone 5 minutes into the movie, and then he is fucking Tom Hanks.
It was called Hollywood Complex, and it's from 2011, and it's basically like set at the apartment complex that all of these aspiring stage moms bring their
during pilot season.
I know this because I've almost done this episode like 50 times, but the research goes so deep because all of a sudden you're like, okay, well now I have to do Bryan Singer too. Because it's all connected to this one apartment complex. Wait, I need to see that.
Is this the one about the kid who was in the movie with Sinbad, First Kid?
Oh
no, it's just
that sounds cool though.
There's some way to make the story even darker.
Wait, do you remember that movie, First Kid?
Yes.
I don't think
he's the Secret Service protecting the
kid.
first kid of the kid of the president,
and there are all sorts of hijinks ensue.
Oh, I do remember that movie. Yeah. I never saw it, but this movie.
Watch it.
This was like it came out like 2011 or so. It was like very pre Time's Up.
Pre Me Too. Yeah, it's a time capsule from the pre like Me Too.
When people were comfortable being on camera, being like, these children are not even close to hot enough to cast, and it's like, why would you say that? Yeah, it's dark, and it doesn't play as dark. It doesn't know it's dark.
No, it doesn't. Right. There's one where this guy has slowed down like this music video, a screen test, and he's trying to tell if this 12-year-old or 11-year-old has boobs yet, and then you're like, yep, boobs, can't use her.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Okay, switching gears.
Sorry.
To something slightly less dark.
Sure. Call me the distractor.
In January of 2012, HBO premiered a new series starring Dustin Hoffman about the world of horse racing called Luck.
This is less dark.
I was so into this show.
Really?
I know where this is going. Yeah.
So I was telling Desi that I think this is one of the first like major Twitter discourses topics. Like I feel like when this scandal went down, it was one of those early things on Twitter that everyone was joking about and talking about.
Right.
I just that's what I remember the most about this.
Right.
Is the lulls.
Well, there's so many lulls to be had.
Yeah.
I have a slight recollection of this, but I'm going to let you tell the story.
Okay. Now the ratings weren't that great, but that same month that it premiered, the series was renewed for a second season. Between the show's star-studded cast and critical acclaim for its premiere episode, HBO had hopes for Luck becoming another one of its signature prestige dramas.
Who was the creator? Was it like a big name?
Well, Michael Mann directed the first episode.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay.
But less than 2 months after the series premiere, the show was canceled. And production on the second season was immediately halted. News broke that 3 horses had died on the set. 2 of the horses died during the filming of the first season. But when a 3rd horse died during the filming of the second season, they were like, uh-oh.
We're killing horses.
Yeah.
We got a horse problem.
Yeah. Two's company, like, three's a crowd.
But there was no control group, like there was, if you're doing horse racing, some horses are probably going to die. And this was a show about horse racing. Like, can we prove that there was more horses that died during the horse racing show than died in the course of
wow. Someone has a stake in a horse racing.
Big defender here. This is like
he wants Luck to come back.
He wants Luck back. This
is just typical Hollywood. If kids are abused during being child actors, it says boo. But once you kill a horse, everybody's like, oh, the horses.
Those kids would have been abused if they weren't actors.
Okay, guys. According to an on-set veterinarian named Gary Beck, this horse that died during the second season filming was headed back to her stall when she, quote, reared, flipped over backward, and struck her head on the ground.
Oh,
The horse was then euthanized.
Oh my gosh.
The 2 other horses who died during filming of season 1 died under similar circumstances.
Wait, so I'm confused. What does it mean when a horse rears? Is that like when they go
on their hind legs?
They like go up on their hind legs and
yeah.
But then they do a flip and hit their head, and
that's what it said. It did a flip.
Well, I don't think that happens all the time, but it maybe it was under stress, right?
Right.
So it's kind of like horse suicide.
Wow.
They're freaking
Maybe
out.
that horse just really liked rearing, and it actually died doing what it loved.
Oh, I would hope so. I like that.
More pleasant way.
That's cute.
That's fun.
PETA contacted HBO's president Michael Lombardo upon hearing that a 3rd horse had died on the set of Luck. They sent a letter that read, "We are hearing from multiple credible sources that horses are once again at risk on the set of Luck." PETA continued by accusing the production of not having proper humane officers on the set. They alleged, or they said, during the filming of the first season, there were reportedly 4 humane officers monitoring the use of horses. We are told that the production company, to its shame, did not always follow their advice, and this accounts, at least in part, for the 2 deaths during filming. These officers had rejected as unfit a number of horse. I didn't write this. This is a quote from me. Whatever. They said that they weren't properly trained or listened to.
Dude, they do their
trainer
research
on set
at
was
PETA.
Ralphie, so I mean that was a mistake. I'm just saying.
I mean, did these horses rear because they were like, I hate being filmed, or is it just like a normal thing?
I'm sure. I think horses are kind of anxious animals.
Yeah.
All of this is based on the movie Nope.
Yeah.
All of my detailed research was because I saw that movie. I mean, I think it's stressful for animals on set. Like,
of course.
Yeah.
Plus, it's probably like 1,000 years of breeding them to be like dumb and strong.
Yeah, that's true.
And they are very fragile animals, I think.
They are.
Yeah.
The decision to cancel the series came just a week after PETA sent this letter.
After they sent their files, their PETA files, if you will. Go ahead.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
HBO released a statement that said it is with heartbreak that executive producers David Milch and Michael Mann, together with HBO, have decided to cease all future production on the series Luck. They continued, safety is always of paramount concern. We maintain the highest safety standards throughout production, higher in fact than any protocols existing in horse racing anywhere, with many fewer incidents than occur in racing or than befall horses normally in barns at night or pastures.
That's what Vince was saying.
That's so weird.
While we maintain the highest safety standards as possible, accidents unfortunately happen, and it is impossible to guarantee they won't in the future. Accordingly, we have reached this difficult decision. Then, 2 weeks later, the LA Times reported the strain of the sudden cancellation. This cancellation had put on many of the show's crew members. I mean, it was just bad press. I heard
a lot of the crew members. They whinnied and then they hit their heads.
No, they were out of a job.
Right.
Well, a lot of these stage horse moms, you know, the horses, they turned to drugs and porn.
More of them. The horses died of fentanyl overdoses. It was it was wild in the streets.
I mean, what they should have done is they should have just hired Andy Serkis in his little ball suit. And
That's
he could
right.
Just be out there, like people could be like riding on his back, and then I feel like he would be able to convey the emotion of the horse better than the horse could.
That's what I think too.
You'd be like, look at his eyes.
They're
almost human.
There's almost human horse eyes. That's what I want in horses.
I do think it's an interesting topic for a show, and it's like sadly there's no way to really maybe do it without putting horses in harm's way, because I would want to watch that show.
Yeah.
I didn't know it was David Milch. I mean, I feel bad for it because he's like, I feel like he's had nothing but bad luck with like every follow-up since Deadwood has been like one season canceled. Like he did John from Cincinnati. That's my favorite weird show. And that got canceled. And this was another David Milch and Michael Mann. Fuck, that was a recipe for success.
No, they were really throwing down with this show.
Ah, that sucks.
Dark horse racing drama sounds so good. I still want to see it.
The following year, in January of 2013, Dustin Hoffman spoke out about the scandal in an interview, blaming both PETA and TMZ for getting the show canceled.
An unlikely duo.
He said, quote, "If you Google Pollock report, it's a site for horse racing. And in that report is the real reason why the show was canceled. It was a collaboration between PETA and TMZ. It's interesting. Sites like TMZ, they're mistaken for news. We did the 1976 movie, All the President's Men, and you had to have two sources, and they don't need any sources."
What? This is a deranged statement.
He did the thing that all actors do, which is that I know about journalism from having famously played a journalist.
I played a journalist on
movie.
I love that. Oh
they
my
didn't
God.
have any sources. They're gossip, but the general public believes what they say. He continued, anyone who raises horses knows that they break their legs. The accusations they made were distorted. Every time we'd race the horses, we'd rest them. They'd race for 20 seconds and we'd rest them for an hour.
Yeah.
I think he took a bad tack here, which I feel like the obvious play would have been to blame Big Horse.
Yes.
Big Horse behind the scenes took this down because they didn't want to see a hit piece about horse racing.
Yeah, that's where I thought that was going.
No,
but he went like ham on TMZ.
Yeah, a collaboration between PETA and TMZ. Yeah.
That's the new Cosa Nostra.
I love Big Horse too, by the way. I know you mean like the big horse racing industry, but I'm picturing like a mobbed up horse.
Like the Trojan horse. Yeah. Take them down.
Dustin Hoffman got sidetracked because TMZ was involved, and that's just like any famous person. If you mention TMZ, they're just going to lose their shit about it, and it's going to sidetrack whatever they're trying to say.
Yeah. Oh, these people they put my house on a star map.
Our final story in this part 2 series involves my favorite show of all time, Breaking Bad.
All right.
Breaking Bad has had countless iconic moments throughout the series, and one of my favorites involves a pizza.
Oh, yes. Yes.
Have you both seen Breaking Bad?
Of course. Yeah. Yes. You're talking about the pizza that went on the roof.
Yes. In season 3, Skylar has learned that her husband, Walter White, is manufacturing and selling meth and is not too happy about it.
Yeah.
So Walter
what a nag.
I know. She's such a nag. It's like,
yeah, she should have been on that show. Luck.
I mean,
Yeah,
exactly. I could have done a story about the scandal of how all the like incel fans who hated Skylar White.
Yeah. By the way, I was
Yes.
being facetious.
No, obviously. Yeah. We're all in on that. The hating of Skylar is like only comes from incels.
I don't think that was unfair. I'm sorry. Like,
Here's an incel right here.
Wow.
Mr. Defender of Luck.
Wow.
You want horses dead and you want your Skylars to be quiet.
No one wants a character that hates the central premise of the show. I
No.
know like that's like realistic or whatever, but
Get
like
on
no one
board
wants
with
to
the
see that
premise.
obviously.
Okay, so I completely disagree, and I think like Skylar is, I think, perfect as a comparison to Deb from Dexter, right? That's the name of his sister.
Yes.
Yeah.
The reaction that she has, you reminded me actually while you were talking about it. I was like, oh, it wasn't just the fact that she had the reaction of like, that's fine, you're a murderer. It was also that they fuck at some point, and I was like, I can't.
Him
They
and the
fucked in
sister.
real life.
Yes,
No, they almost fucked on the series. She starts
on the series, yes.
She starts getting weird feelings for Dexter.
Yes, right.
He never reciprocates those feelings
Okay.
for her, but she has like sex fantasies about him at some point.
Yes.
And it's a little
That's
off the rails.
when I turned it off. Yeah.
Because why didn't she
That-
have
that
those
for me was,
before
bridge
she
too
found
far.
out he was a murderer? You
Right.
know what I mean?
And
Right.
and also like
Because she knew that he was doing naughty stuff, and she's like, "Well, as long
Yeah,
as we're
because she-
breaking
Yeah.
taboos here,
He's like,
if
I
you're
love a
killing
I
people, you
love a
can
bad
fuck your
boy.
own sister.
yeah, yeah."
So
But yes, I think Skylar is a great example of when you keep that character consistent, then it actually brings a lot to the story. Because now
Yeah.
Walter White had to fucking figure out his wife, who was acting like a real human being. Like, stop making meth, you fucking psycho.
Yeah,
Anyways, go on.
So Walter tries to win Skylar over one day by arriving at the house with a large pizza from Venezia's Pizza. Skylar isn't having it, and she shuts the door in his face, even after Walter proclaims, "I got dipping sticks." After the
Rachel's like, that worked for me.
Will work for me too.
After the door slams in his face, a frustrated Walter turns to head back to his car, but he pauses for a moment and in a fit of rage flings the pizza onto the roof of the house. Now,
Yeah.
we're going to get to the real life impact of this scene, but first we need to talk about this pizza itself.
Okay.
Sure.
Go on.
The pizza that Walt throws on the roof is completely unsliced. It is just a disc of pizza. Do you
It's a
remember
disc of
this?
pizza.
You
That's
know,
right.
Go ahead.
Sorry, I'm going to sidetrack again. There was a pizza place. It was like a really popular pizza place in Brooklyn when I lived there in like 2010 or 9. I think it was called Franny's or Fanny's. And they didn't cut their pizza because they were so hipster about pizza. Like their argument, like they extrapolated the idea that like a real pizza place shouldn't sell by the slice pizza because it's not fresh from the oven, to mean that they shouldn't slice their pizza. So they would give you this unsliced pizza and you would eat it on those like picnic tables with the holes in them, and they'd give you like a crappy steak knife to try to cut your pizza. And like the last few times I ate there, I took the step of bringing like a circular pizza slicer to the pizza place, and like
you're such an Italian dude.
The waitress was like, "Whoa, I've never seen anyone do that before," and I was like, "Yep,
yeah, you want it? You could have it."
yeah.
As the Italian on this podcast, Vince, how
Yes.
offended were you by this pizza place?
Molto offendo. I actually didn't. I don't remember noticing that it wasn't sliced, but wow, yeah,
That makes sense though, because it might have come apart if it was flung.
We're gonna get into the
Right.
science.
Oh,
Exactly.
okay.
We're gonna get into the whole science. So obviously, fans notice how odd this is for a pizza joint to sell an unsliced pizza. Apparently, one
I hate
existed in
fans
Brooklyn
so much.
and I hate them.
So the people in Brooklyn were like, that's normal.
Yeah, this is just how we do it here. Whatever.
Showrunner Vince Gilligan explained this in a Reddit AMA. He explained the decision to use an unsliced disc of pizza. He said, quote, "We had a long discussion before we shot the pizza on the roof scene about whether or not the pizza should be sliced, because as you physicists know, a thrown sliced pizza would come apart due to the
centrifugal force."
Go on, Rachel.
The science moment with Rachel Fisher.
Or angular momentum or something like that. So that was their decision. They said, we gotta, for science.
Do you think this poor guy, he's like, has to answer this question from these, he's like, you idiots, leave me the fuck alone. I created one of the greatest shows of all time.
And not only that, but like answering like a question that was posed by just like angry, smelly guys who are just angry, like, well, the pizza is not even sliced.
If you're so good.
Now, because Vince Gilligan is such a genius, they answered the question of the unsliced pizza in the following season. In season 4, the show explained the unsliced pizza further in a conversation between Jesse Pinkman and Badger. Badger brings
one of those realistic tweakers they always had on that show.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Badger brings boxes of pizza from Venezia's to Jesse's house during a party. They open the box and Jesse asks him why the pizza is unsliced.
And Badger's like, the centrifugal force of...
Badger goes on to explain that's so they can pass the savings on to you.
Oh, I love it. I love it.
It's a fun callback.
Everyone's very high. And he starts going, he starts telling Jesse, think of how long it takes to slice a pizza. That's man hours. If you add up how many pizzas they sell, like what, 10 million pizzas a year?
Yeah.
And that's a lot of man hours.
I'm always down to tweaker math. I love hearing it.
I mean, that's just, I like that they made a joke out of the fact that they couldn't have made the pizza sliced looking in post. Like you could have just,
Yeah.
That feels like an easy CGI fix, but
but it's also one of those things you don't think to fix because you're like, well, certainly no one's that nerdy.
Sure.
Right.
Sure.
Now, as for the filming of this scene, Bryan Cranston got that pizza on the roof in one take.
Wow.
He explained in an interview with AMC that it was a real pizza, but they almost used a fake one. He said they were prepared with special effects, a lightweight rubber pizza. There was a prop guy ready to pull a fake pizza up to the roof. We had all kinds of things ready to go, but I said, let me just try it. So I'm coming out and I'm pissed and I fling the pizza and I didn't even look at it. I fling the pizza and I get in the car and I drive away. And I did all that and I hear clapping as I'm driving back. I look up and there's...
Sorry, this is such a funny flex.
Everybody clapped. Then I got a call from the president.
Was clapping, and I was just like, "What did I do?"
Early on in my career, I actually played a high school discus athlete. That is why I'm really good at throwing
think I know a thing or two. Yeah.
Let me just try it. Wink.
To be fair, this is something that I would be almost as proud of.
Oh, totally.
Absolutely.
100%.
As winning a Golden Globe. Which,
yes.
100%.
This is something that would be up there with winning the Globe.
Me too.
I made that in one shot.
I one time accidentally fell and hit a volleyball over the net, and that was the greatest moment of my life.
You did, Desi?
Yeah, because I tripped and then I actually slid on my knees and hit the ball. I was like, that looked like I planned that, but I totally tripped.
Counts. Count it. Ball don't lie.
In 2019, Time magazine reported on the impact of the pizza throwing scene. Fans began flocking to the site of the Walter White Albuquerque home, tossing their own pizzas up onto the roof. Real people live in this home. This is someone's residence. And this became we've talked about this on our show before, news stories from the residents of this home begging please stop throwing pizzas on our roof. You have to stop.
It seems like a simple request. It costs you money to do
Yeah,
it. You know,
right.
like please don't. But you can't stop a piggy from wanting to, you know.
Yeah.
Pig.
Cavorted slop.
Exactly.
The home's real owners, Francis and Louis Padilla, were not happy.
This isn't even Italian pizza.
Francis said in an interview with NPR in 2015, "We've had pizzas on our roof. We've had pizzas on our driveway. Pizzas until we're sick of looking at pizzas."
Everywhere I go, somebody throw the pizza.
Hey, mamma mia.
Hi, mamma mia.
Vince Gilligan urged fans to leave the Padillas alone, saying on the Better Call Saul Insider podcast, quote, "There's nothing original or funny or cool about throwing a pizza on this lady's roof."
But now it would be funny if someone did it right.
Yeah, right.
Jonathan Banks, who plays Mike Ehrmantraut on the series, he added that, "If I catch you doing it, I will hunt you down."
Damn.
Once again, dude, I mean, I love him as Mike, but also you are an actor. You are not actually a hitman.
Yeah.
I would still be very scared if I got scolded by him.
Oh, 100%. 100%.
So
He's a
scared.
scary guy.
Yeah, I would be scared. I don't want to disappoint him.
And I'd be sad because I
Yeah.
love him so much.
No.
Oh, yeah.
I'd be so disappointed.
I interviewed
So-
him once. No big deal.
You met him once?
Wow.
No, I interviewed him once.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Was it on Zoom?
What was his background?
Was it in his house?
I think this was before Zoom, sadly.
Wow. Did you touch his hand?
No.
Touch his hand.
During a
Well,
touching
because
moment.
sometimes you shake hands when you meet somebody, you touch hands, and I feel like he has
Rachel, why'd your mind go there?
strong leathery hands.
I just imagine like a tender moment where
Yeah.
Vince thanks him and he's like, "Thank
Just
you,
rubbing his-
Jonathan.
Thank you, Jonathan.
That
Grabs
was-
his hand.
That was such a great
Thanks for
interview."
opening up to me.
Yeah.
But Vince and Jonathan's pleas did not seem to dissuade everyone. In 2017, Albuquerque news channel KOB4 reported that the Padillas were constructing a fence around their property to stop people from throwing pizzas on their house.
A pizza fence.
It was a pizza fence.
It catches a pizza, it box it, and I sell it back.
Pizza. And you throw it, it's ours.
They had to put like a stuffed Italian mom with a rolling pin in her hand, like a scarecrow up there.
It's an Italian scarecrow.
Yeah.
It's the Albuquerque Iron Dome.
Some Redditor is obviously building a pizza catapult, right?
Yes, right. Oh.
Another local station, KRQE, ran a piece on the continuing pizza attacks. The report said that it's been common for many years for the Padillas to get up to 75 fans a day driving by the house and taking pictures. Not all of them had pizzas.
I mean, the pictures.
You'd think everyone in Albuquerque has already seen the house by now.
People do pilgrimages.
Oh my
to
God.
Albuquerque.
Charge everyone $10 to throw a pizza on the roof. That's $750 a day.
Someone
Think of
on
how many
Reddit
man hours
suggested
that is.
I'm not kidding. I was on Reddit looking at boards where people had like been to the house, and someone was like, "I don't get why they don't just suck it up and like make it a carnival attraction."
Yeah, I don't get it. Why don't they just
Come on,
change your whole
short
fucking
fingers.
life? Just quit your job and make this job. I don't
Or you could do
understand.
it like
Come
you
on.
get-
Make me
you get
happy.
to-
Oink, oink, oink.
You only have to pay if you don't get it. But if you get it,
Right.
you get it for
Yeah.
free.
Mm.
Be
Yeah.
Fun little
Why don't you
competition.
just turn house into dunk tank? It's like pizza dunk tank. Why not just hire a clown? These guys fucking suck.
What if people started hating the wife who lives there just like it was Skylar?
I think
Dude.
people
They're like,
did.
it's her fault. The husband's down with it.
Yeah. The husband's a Heisenberg. This is a Skylar.
Now, Francis Padilla said to the news station, "Most people are respectful. It's the few idiots that come by and think they're entitled to do whatever the hell they want." In a news clip from local station KOAT, you can see Francis asking a fan wearing a Breaking Bad shirt to please take his picture from across the street. And
But I
this
love
guy-
the show.
That's what he
Fuck you, Skylar.
This guy was so mean to her.
Oh my
She's
God.
like, can you please, there's a sign. Can you please you could take it in the middle of the street. You can get a good picture from please, not on my property. He goes, it's a public sidewalk.
Yeah, exactly. Of course. You don't own your earth.
Why do I picture her looking like Martin Scorsese's mom?
She does.
Oh,
She
That
does.
makes it even cuter.
Padilla tells the reporter that this has been her home for 40 years and
Oh
that
my
fans are welcome to take pictures from across the street. Just please be respectful. Padilla also stated she doesn't have any regrets about agreeing to let production use her home for the show. She said it was, quote, 6 years of fun with the nicest people she's ever met.
Aww.
yeah. And it's worth it for the 10 years of hell.
Skylar.
Except for Skylar.
Francis Padilla died at the
Aw.
age of 78 in May of
Well,
2020.
that smells stinkawith.
That smells stinkawith.
Wow. The new homeowners have become legendary for cursing out fans who stop by.
Oh,
So the new people are not,
they're not
Look,
taking
we didn't
it.
get the 6 years of money. We don't
Yeah.
fucking care.
they're real rude. One TripAdvisor reviewer said, quote, we drove by the house and took a picture from across the street, like the sign says. Lady came outside and called my daughter a bitch.
We don't know what the daughter did. We don't know.
Yeah, she was probably acting like a real Skylar.
Yeah.
And flipped us off.
Oh my gosh.
So there's countless reviews like this on TripAdvisor that are post
you can
2020.
review a house?
Yeah.
Yeah, what the
Private residence. Oh, this house I walk by, I'm putting it on TripAdvisor. I hate it.
You just go and ask a random
Mow your
person to let
fucking
you
lawn,
use let you
loser.
use their bathroom, and like I'm gonna pan you guys on TripAdvisor if you don't.
No one's
use the
ever going to
bathroom
use
in
your
there.
bathroom ever again.
Someone was dunking on their Christmas decorations. So they had it up.
Oh my God.
If you don't want people to stop by, why do you have inflatable Santa in the yard?
Yeah.
Clearly,
Why do you have my best friend Santa on there? Fucking
You don't want
psychopaths.
people walking by.
This is why
What a deranged human being who would leave
I
that
cringed a
review.
little at myself when I talked about how much I love television for this exact reason. Because I do like TV shows. I like them. I don't like them enough to go to the fucking house.
Yeah, you don't have to
Right.
be. You can like stuff without being like a weird trinket human. Like,
Exactly.
What is wrong with you?
Yeah.
It's
Exactly.
so weird.
I mean, I consider myself like a longtime diehard Breaking Bad, Better
Sure.
Call Saul fan, but this
Mhm.
is, I cannot imagine doing this. And I can't imagine feeling anything but mortified if the owner of the home told me to please step
Yeah.
off my property. Like,
Yeah.
how do you not take a tiny self inventory after that?
Right.
Exactly.
That's like a 13-year-old. It's a public sidewalk.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
a free country.
This is
truly.
God's sidewalk.
Unless you're like going to take a picture in front of Danzig's brick pile. and
Well,
Les
that's different.
Leela's, like then him being angry about it is like part of the bit, and then it's like funny.
Exactly.
Plus it's, you know,
Yes.
Getting Danzig
bad.
angry at you is fun.
yeah.
Yeah. But in Albuquerque, this is a huge industry. They have a Breaking Bad RV tour.
Mm.
Oh God.
Drive around in the replica of the RV and go around.
And
all
here
the
on your
sites.
left, we have a meth lab. It's been
Yeah.
here since hasn't exploded since
authentic.
2015.
It's just so weird because it's like, you know,
They have
the
a fly that's one of the flies that they just put on buzzing around
That
before it
episode.
landed on Walt's neck.
Yeah.
It's like it's extra sick because of the fact that it's like well, first of all, the show I think makes it pretty explicit that like meth is bad and people who make meth are doing bad.
Yeah.
And like the idea that people would like want to take the Breaking Bad tour and just be like, oh, I really like meth because it makes for fun TV. It's just like it's very sad to me. Like the whole thing is
Yeah.
just
Like,
is,
I'll go to the chicken place.
Gotcha.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that kind of stuff, I think.
Well,
yeah.
you can go to the pizza place.
well, that's nice.
Venezia's Pizza Place is a real place, although they changed the name of it a few years ago to Gino's.
Oh.
I don't know why.
They didn't want that smoke. Too many people asking them to stop cutting their pizza. So
Getting yelled at.
That's not
They're
a
like,
thing.
people are losing jobs.
Bunch of fucking TV fan swine in there trying to staple a pizza back together. It's not supposed to be cut.
On Gino's website, they have a section that says Breaking Bad, and if you click on it, it's like, yes, we're the pizza place from Breaking Bad.
But we're called Geno's now.
We're called Gino's.
Yeah, this is like us with our, it's called Pod Yourself a Gun, but it's a Wire podcast.
Yeah. If you want the pizza, Google, what is it, Vesuvius?
Yeah, Google Vesuvius. Oh, man.
That's a crossover I'd like to see. Vesuvius. Yes. Walter going to Vesuvius.
It's just like, this is a problem with like a basic cable prestige TV show, because like, people go to the Sopranos house and like check it out from the outside, but no one's like, I'm gonna throw gabagool into the driveway. But that's because these are refined, premium cable fans.
They're going to AJ's school and dumping trophies into it.
Yeah,
it's a little scarier in North Jersey to throw gabagool at someone's house than it is to pizza.
That's true. That's true. But I'm just saying, then you got these moochers, these fucking leeches on basic cable watching anything.
Wow.
I say, unless you're paying top dollar, it's not prestige. And that's been Matt Lieb's Classist Corner. Different fan base.
And that's our TV drama prestige scandals.
Yeah.
Those were all wonderful. There
Not
wasn't
to beat a dead horse, but I agree with Matt that these were all wonderful scandals.
Yeah, very good.
Intended.
Yeah.
There was no murder, but at the same time, do we really know how those horses died? I think they were technically killed. I mean, they didn't die when they hit their heads.
They weren't natural causes.
They hit their heads, and we're like, oh, we gotta kill that. What's the limit there?
Yeah, they're like, oh, he's dizzy now. We can't act
He's dizzy.
Anymore.
Kill him.
He's got little birdies flying around his head.
They get like a minor injury, and it's over for them.
It's so strange to me.
I honestly don't. I think they're just like not built properly.
I think that's
honestly
true.
The truth. Like their legs don't heal. Like if they break a leg, it's over for them because it doesn't heal properly.
I hate this.
It's sad because horses are really beautiful and they seem soulful and like all of that kind of stuff. We all know. Look at Tony Serrano.
Look at Tony. He gets horses. He loves
horses. They're loved by really annoying girls everywhere.
Yeah. Horse girls.
It's sad. It's sad.
Did you guys grow up with horse girls? I feel like that's
horse.
a specific.
Oh no, I didn't know any horse
people.
They're
all named Lauren, Aaron.
They are.
I don't mean like. Sorry, go ahead.
Friend who was a horse girl.
I wanted to be a horse girl, but I was too, from the wrong side of tracks.
I was like a horse girl. I actually tried to join the horseback riding club at summer camp when I was 10, and they kicked me out of it
for being a Jew.
Yeah, they're like, Jews don't ride horses.
Jews don't get to ride horses around these parts.
No, it was the stupid reason because I didn't want to wake up at 6 a.m.
That's fair.
Horses.
That was like me and Taekwondo class.
Yeah, surfing for me. I was like, I can't get out there.
Taekwondo.
Yeah, Jews don't do Taekwondo. Go do judo.
But I mean, there's like the Taylor Swift style horse girls who are like, have money and their parents have like their own horses. But like I grew up around like the poor,
Fresno horse girls,
rural horse girls, which is like a different weird thing.
Prissy.
Not as prissy. I knew these two girls in middle school who dyed white spots in their hair because they wanted to look like
that went a different direction.
Horses.
They dyed white spots in their hair.
So they look dappled, like a dappled horse coat.
Exactly.
I thought they were going to say they dyed like Mr. Hand style.
No, I thought you were gonna. I keep thinking like they're gonna turn into a horse, like that kid who went to Pleasure Island in Pinocchio.
Yeah,
who turned into a donkey.
Right.
Yeah.
Like eventually they're gonna get big teeth. The girls.
Yeah.
Wow.
I always felt like the kids who turned into donkeys in Pinocchio. It's like, yeah, you'd cry at first, but you're already like an orphan, right? So then, well, no, right. So shit's already, it's not like, like half of that for me would be, oh, my parents are going to be so mad. But if you don't have parents, then it's like, okay, now you're a donkey.
Well, at least you're on Pleasure Island.
You're on Pleasure Island with other teen donkeys. And here's the thing. They're also teens. I want to point that out. So it's not weird. This isn't like
I would just be like, oh man, look how hung I am now.
Yeah, dude. Look at my fatty dick.
Whoa, that would be what you would think. I would if I was a boy.
If you're a boy, that's all you're thinking about.
Yeah, it's like, look at my huge hog.
Now I get to fuck other donkeys and like be put out to stud. I don't know, man. Sounds
That's my best. That's what I'm made for.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's
my whole life I've wanted to be stubborn and have a huge wang, and now here I am.
Yeah, it's perfect.
Having said that, would you gentlemen like to plug your show again?
Yes,
absolutely.
This is very important for me as I am officially laid off from the company I helped start 16 years ago as of tomorrow. So please sign up to our Patreon.
Walter
White style. You're gonna have to make meth now.
Yep.
Yeah.
Crystal blue.
So what?
So patreon.com/fraudcast. That's our Patreon. You get all of the Pod Yourself the Wire episodes early, and you'll get our comedy podcast, the Fraudcast.
Yes, which is
sort of about movies.
Yeah, it's kind of just like it's just us talking about stuff. We have a lot of fun. Honestly, the Wire podcast and the Sopranos podcast are also this like that, but we try to stick to the episode that we are talking about. But yes, please subscribe to Pod Yourself a Gun. And if you love us and want to support us, patreon.com/fraudcast. And I'm at yes,
we'll add a link in our show notes so you can subscribe to their Patreon.
Thank you.
Of course. And I would like to note that my favorite part about Pod Yourself a Gun is the songs. There's a song in every episode.
That's right.
That Matt performs, and writes, and produces.
That's right.
And he takes on the character of the singer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. There's
I try my best.
That is the Weird Al of Prestige TV, which is like, it's a niche that you didn't know that you needed filled.
Honestly, I like him better than Weird Al.
Thank you.
I'll say it.
I'll
go there.
She went there.
I like the one. What was the one that was someone that I used to know?
That
one's really good.
Yeah, that was Now I'm Just Somebody Who Loves Furio, and that was about I think that was about the season 4 finale of The Sopranos.
That was a good one.
Anything
where Gabagool is in it too.
Yeah,
that's pretty much all of them.
Yeah, that's all of them.
For The Sopranos, for The Wire, there's no like big catchphrase. I mean, there's tons of catchphrases, but they don't work as well as Gabagool.
No.
So, but those are just those are a lot of fun, and it's a good way to get your episode synopsis without reading a long, boring one on IMDb.
Matt didn't have the makings of a varsity athlete, and that's why he makes those parody songs.
That's right.
That's where he uses his muscle.
That's right.
Great. Well, thank you guys for coming on. And next time we talk about a murder, we'll have you back.
Oh, please.
You guys want to talk about something gruesome?
Yeah. Bring some more Jar Jar Binks.
Absolutely.
That we can use inappropriately. Yeah.
What? No, that wasn't Jar Jar.
There you go.
Very, very bad.
Thank you, Jar Jar.
That's what we can do when he gets caught, the murderer.
Yes, exactly.
He's embarrassing.
Thank you.
Mr. Boston.
That's when he comes.
Wow. Thank you, boys, for coming on the show.
Yeah.
Thank you for having us.
I hope you enjoyed this episode. And
see ya.
For our listeners, we'll see you in a couple days for our mini episode.
Bye.
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 Bye.